The conference so far has been very excellent. Meeting with the airline partners is our primary consideration when coming to such a routes meeting. It's very important to keep in touch with the airline partners to see what your load factors are, what are the future projections they have for your country, so they're forecasting. They're ready to be front of mind with the airlines at all times, and even to attract new airlines into the country. Because as you grow with room stock, and with new room stock, you need new airlifts.
Tell us a little bit about the airlift scenario as it relates to St. Lucia. Are we seeing increasing growth in that area?
Absolutely. With Saint Lucia, the airlift has increased significantly. We find in some cases where the airlines are putting an additional flight, so they get double daily in some cases, but additionally they've increased the body of the aircraft. So you move in some instances from an A313 to the A321, gives you more increase in capacity in terms of the seating on the routes.
From a tourism performance perspective, when you look at 2023 and projections for 2024, how are things looking?
We are pacing ahead of 2023. In fact, we've gone over 2019, which is looked at as the benchmark year. Caribbean is still struggling, and and that's a direct result of the lack of airlift within the Caribbean, which we are continuing working on.
Upcoming, I was reading something this morning about Saint Lucia Jazz Festival. People are getting excited about that, and tickets are going fast.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about what patrons can expect this year for jazz.
As of like last year, we had a great jazz festival. This year, we learned of some of the things we didn't do quite well, particularly for our VIP section. So we improved on this year. We think we have some great acts. I head the jazz committee. We have some great acts coming this year. We have Air Supply, we have Babyface, and we have Samara Joy, which is where you look at the virtuoso in jazz at this time. So we have several good acts, and we're going to be celebrating things like Marshall Montano out of Trinidad. And one of the things we've done with the Jazz Festival is created thematic nights. So we have the Kingdom Nights, we have Pure Jazz, we have the Caribbean Fusion. So we really celebrate our Caribbean great artists. And we do what we call world beats. So we look at the Afro, the Latin, and the Zouk music. And then we have the ultimate celebration where we look at more easy-going rock, soft rock, ballad music, and some jazz elements as well.
Could you speak to the importance of festival tourism and specifically the impact of jazz on the economy in St. Lucia? I mean, this is quite an institution, been around for decades. Your thoughts on the impact of this event and other type events? Yeah.
So I'm really happy that I realized the CTO last year, I think for the first time recognized the festive as a really a product in terms of festival tourism, which was very good. And it was worked for Saint Lucia for several years and continues to work. Because as you grow the industry, you recognize you have the winter season where it works well for you in the Caribbean, but you have the summer, but people move. And particularly after COVID, a lot of people move for festivities. So Jazz Festival has become a staple, and we've got Carnival as well. St. Lucia's Carnival has grown significantly, and even this year, it's progressing quite well as well. Carnival is the single period where you have the largest visitors coming to the island, and to show how festive tourism is really working. And we are looking at the other activities as well along those lines. For us in the Caribbean, we have cricket. This year, St. Lucia has been hosting cricket as well. So along that way, so look at May, June, July, it's going to be quite well.